Hey, welcome back. Okay, what I'm doing now is, sorry I had to cut so quickly there. I'm just going to bridge this. Sometimes you can see when there's a problem coming in 3D Studio Max, and so I tend to try and avoid them as much as possible. Okay, bridge that. And that. Now I'm going to cap these end pieces here and here. Okay, and what I'm doing is basically making a surface small enough for me to be able to put the gun barrels in. Now what I want to do here is edge select. I'm going to select here, 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 and here. Do a quick connect and we get this single line just going across, and I can chamfer it wide like that, and then just bring it in, just doing a minor extrude like that. Okay, now off here, this is where I'm going to build our cylinders. Now then, the first one I need to build is, actually it appears they've both got, no, they are the same. I was thinking it must be both different, but no. Okay, I'm going to build a missile sight, which is basically a cylinder that goes off here. I'll bring that out like that. Then over here, I'm going to build out this larger piece here, which is an upper barrel, and then underneath that I'm going to build the lower barrel, which is slightly smaller. Bring that out to about there. Okay, and I'll just move that in local to about there. Okay, that's about right. I just want to check the radius on this one. Maybe pick it up a little bit more. Same goes on this one, which is why I hadn't converted to edible poly already. And this one. Okay, that's fine. Right, now I'm going to attach these. Before I do though, I think the best thing to do is take off the, sorry I just lost my train of thought there. I'm going to click attach, grab these end ones and just grow them out. Control I, delete the back ones, done. Okay, now I'm going to attach these to the actual gun itself, like so, and just come around. Okay, I'm not convinced these are actually coming up high enough, so I'm going to delete those in a minute as well. Before I do though, just going to delete these 3 polygons. Now I can't bridge these together until I've got at least one polygon bridging between them. Well, I can't cap them, I mean. So I'll bridge that. Now I'll bridge between here and here, and then I'll bridge between, I don't know, getting close enough to see it, here and here. Okay, and that leaves me some space for capping, like so. Okay, that's fine. Now over here, like I say, I'm not convinced these are quite right, so I'm going to grow them out and just delete them. It's easy enough to rebuild these. There to there. Let's bridge it. Same again, or cap it if you want, whichever's easier for you. Or you could even use create polygon if you want. I kind of stopped using create polygon as much when the cap tool came out, because I like the cap tool. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna insert this one, and then this one, and then I'll extrude them. In fact, no, I'll bevel them, that'll do a better effect. There we go. And that's basically the 2 ammo cartridges. So Surprisingly enough, this is actually looking like Ed 209. Just to make sure that these guns are big enough. They might need expanding a little bit because they're kind of more or less half the size of the entire body. Okay, move that to that position there. And back a bit. I select here. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, I'm going to attach here. And rather than create the extra layer of polygons, well, I don't know. Yeah, why not? I'll just border here and here. So, there and there. Just do a loop on each. And then bridge them. Well, this one won't let me do a loop on it. Let's have a look. Is there a polygon cap? Yes, there is. Try it again. Oh no, that was the end piece. Ha. Or was it? Told you I'd talk to myself a lot, didn't I? Okay, I'm going to cap that. I'm going to select these two and bridge. As you see, it kind of fixes those. Select here and loop it. Then do a backspace. Now I need to select all these little verts. And I'll straighten this piece out quite a lot. Now I've got to look out for this intersection here, because that is no good. So I'm going to bring this gun a little bit more forward. Just grow that once. There. Now we don't get that intersection. Effect pivot only, center to object. And I can just bring that out a little bit on this pivot edge now. I want to bring these in a bit more, because I don't really see them being a particularly effective piece of modelling yet. Okay, they go into there, maybe a bit further back. There we are. Okay. Next, making sure everything over here has had its X-form reset, because I'm not worried about pivots at the moment. I'm going to do this, just a simple mirror, make sure it's copied, and drag it across. Now it doesn't look like I've got everything there, so let's do that again. This says I have got everything here. Ah, I see. Hasn't mirrored it properly. Intriguing. Let's try it on the YZ axis. Nope. Also no. It's determined not to do this the easy way. Let's try that. No, it's just this axis that's off at the back here. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just facing the wrong direction. We can just pull this into the right direction, like so. And then drag these two over here and lock them into place. Just at the intersection point here. Okay, let's pull back. I love Ed 209. Such a jolly looking character. Alright then, so looking over it again, I've now got to reset the X form for these pieces, which will turn them inside out. Select the first one and flip it. I'll select the second one, flip that. There we are. Now I'm just looking at the top half, seeing if I need to increase it in size any. I still think this canopy could do with coming up a bit more at the front. Let's have a look. First of all, I need to split this and do a target weld. Actually, no, I can just delete these and then do a cut. Okay, next. Selecting these to make sure I'm not on local anymore. Same again here. That's a much better shape. A lot more menacing as well when it's got that kind of bulge going here. Take these ones. And these ones. Okay, that's better. Okay, just check that out, do a quick see-through on it. Nice, and only 1,500 polygons, which isn't bad for our low polygon version. I'm quite pleased with that. Okay, so that's the low poly cage done. Well, not cage, low poly scaffolding, I suppose you'd call it, as much as anything. From the low polygon, we're going to create the high polygon, which obviously is slightly more intense as a building process. And then from there, we'll move on to consolidating the high into the low, and so on. But for the moment, if I look at my thing here and put a big X beside the non-game low poly base mesh. Thanks very much for watching. See you in the high poly bit.